everybody, I'm going to walk you through this week's district writing lesson. Please be sure to watch all the way to the end because there are more boxes and more parts of the assignment that are for next week, and I don't want you to work ahead. I want you to only do the parts that are due this week. We're going to start by going to the Google Classroom. You're going to find the assignment that is titled Graded Writing Assignment, and this slideshow is in there for you, this presentation. You can make the slides larger or smaller, depending on what you need to see, by clicking this little magnifying glass here and changing it. I like to move it to 100 because some of these are very small for me to see. And I just did something I shouldn't have. Here is slide number 2, and I'm going to go and click present so that it makes it fill my screen, and I'm going to read you the instructions at the top. It says, number 1 at the top, read the mentor comic strip from Baby Mouse number 1, Queen of the World by Jennifer Holm. Notice how Baby Mouse thinks, feels, and acts when the popular Felicia Furry Paw says she is having a party. Think about the way the author uses the parts of the story to develop the problem. They have included this portion of Baby Mouse so that we can get our minds going, because as you can see, this week we're going to be creating a little bit longer comic. And this comic this week is going to be a fiction comic. So this portion here is our mentor text to help us see the parts that we're going to need to incorporate into our own writing. When we go to the next slide, you can see here box 2, and this is a box that it's going to expect you to fill out. It says, what did you notice about the parts of the story in Baby Mouse's comic strip? And it wants you to find the characters, the setting, the problem, the events, and the resolution. You might want to pause the video now. You can go to the slide and click directly onto the slide and write in the space. If you have the packet, write right into your packet. I am obviously not going to be giving you the answers to this, so you can put it pause now and go do it. And you can come back. Number 2, here you see day 2. It says, authors often create using ideas from their own life. Read the sample story wish list. So these are ideas that you have. These are going to be things that you want to write about. I wish there were stories about kids like me who, and they started you with a few little ideas, lives in an apartment, gets picked on for having freckles, loves books about dragons and fairies, likes climbing trees, and has annoying little brothers. You come down here to box number 2, take your little mouse, click on it, and type away. You can have this many ideas or you can have fewer, it's up to you. After this slide, you come down, you see slide number 4, and I'm going to make it big. Slide 4 says, authors use ideas from their wish list to create a character. Look at how this writer used ideas from her list to create a character. So she went through her list and she said, you know what, I like this idea and this idea. And she thought to herself, I could use the ideas from my wish list to create a story about a dragon with freckles who gets picked on by a mean fairy. Because the key in this week's writing is it's fiction. It can be make-believe. You do not have to be the character, and it does not have to be a human. So the directions down here say, reread your story wish list from lesson 1. Think about the kinds of characters you might create using ideas from your list. Make a list of possible characters. So you press the escape button again, and just like before, click where you want to type, click your cursor, and type away. You can have as many ideas as you want or as few. It is up to you. Now, do be aware this week you could be thinking, I don't want to draw a comic. I want to use the comic generator. When we publish next week, that will be an option. So you may want to go through and look at the different characters, different people that are in the comic generator so that you can put them in here as your ideas. Here on slide number 5, I'm going to click present again. Here on slide number 5, you can click the link for the district video right here. Click there. It will go through the video. It will give you instructions to complete boxes 1 and 2 on your plan sheet. So down here, these are just instructions again to go along with the video from the district. Here in slide 7, you see box 1. Again, click on it. You can type. Same thing with 2. Obviously, if you're using the computer, you're not going to be able to draw, but that's okay. You can go and copy and paste a picture from somewhere if you would like. And then also this week, you will have to do box number 3 right here. These are the only 3 boxes due this week. Do not do boxes 4, 5, and 6. If you have any questions about the assignment, please leave a comment on the assignment in the Google Classroom or have mom or dad send me a text. Thanks. And you know what? Have a great day. I can't wait to read your comments.